Yeah. Yeah. Huh. It's on the mic, yeah. Zoe in the zone, breaking down plays like I'm coaching from home. Women's game, rising, call it throne for the queens. I'm the conduit, connecting courts with big screens. iamzomedia, where the passion collide. Spotlight the hustle, bring the grind worldwide. From interviews to moves, the game's in my scope. Showcasing the greatness, inspiring hope. She cross up defender, step back, that's clean. Highlight moments, blowing up the whole scene. From buzzer beaters, the teamwork extreme. The beauty of the game, living out the dream. I break it all down, every pick, every roll. From the layups to the swishes, every hoop, every goal. Got the mic in my hand, got the stats in my soul. Women's basketball shining, that's the ultimate role. From legends of the past to the rookies today, I document the journey, every bounce, every play. Respect on their name, they redefine the trail. Prince with Zoe Media, telling stories regale. Zoe Media, where the passion collide. Spotlight the hustle, bring the grind worldwide. From interviews to moves, the game's in my scope. Showcasing the greatness, inspiring hope. I break it all down, every pick, every roll. From the layups to the swishes, every hoop, every goal. Got the mic in my hand,
Got the mic in my hand. Let's go. Hey, another game day. Hey, shout out to everybody who doing any pre-celebration Memorial Day things. Again, make sure you out there driving and drinking safe, But you back with the boy, iamzomedia. I'm your host, Prince, Mr. Needle Mover, Mr. One of them ones, Mr. You could get cooked today or tomorrow. You already know what it is, man. You already know what it is, man. Hey, look, man, appreciate y'all being patient. Look, man, I live a busy life, man. Look, YouTube is like, honestly, in my life, YouTube is like fourth and dairy. Like, man, I be having so much going on, man. I be having business stuff to tend to. I still be doing little one-on-ones, basketball stuff every now and then. So, man, I just be everywhere, man. But appreciate the patience. Today we got the New York Liberty versus Chicago Sky, game one, the 2025 season opener for the Chicago Sky. Today we're doing Behind the Game with yours truly, Prince. Make sure you stay locked and loaded. Get your notepads ready. Again, they do play today at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. I think it is. Yeah, I think it's Eastern. But we gonna look at some film, see things that we can shore up today, or things that we probably can take into today. We'll kind of look into it. We'll dive into all four quarters. Some pluses, a lot of deltas. After that blowout, when I was doing the film breakdown, man, it was just a lot of bad things going on that Tyler Marsh himself can like tweak a little bit and help adjust the team so they can get in position to kind of win some games or be in some games late, man. Man, appreciate y'all being patient with the boy, man. Shout out to Reese for becoming a member of iamzomedia. If you're not a member of iamzomedia, what are you waiting on? If you're not a member of iamzomedia, make sure you go ahead, hit that membership. A lot of great perks. Some people do got some merchandise on the way to their addresses, the ones that I've communicated with. If you're part of a perk where a product was part of your perk and I haven't hit you up yet, be sure to email me at iamzomedia. The link is in the chat. If you're not a member of my channel, become a member. All of my social media is at the top of the screen. iamzomedia at X. Hey, I'm cooking on X right now. So if you don't follow me on X, make sure you go follow me on X, man. Hey, they call me the Clarky Cooker on X right now. They calling me the Clarky Cooker. Go follow me on Instagram if you're not. I really don't post on there a lot, honestly. And of course, my YouTube is up there as well. Again, man, make sure you become a member of the channel. Great perks that come with my memberships. Shout out to everybody in the chat early before we get started. Let me get some thank yous out the way. Lilac BP, Jay Capone, the Don, Tierra, Chuckle Chatter, K-Stone, Daniel. Man, appreciate y'all for pulling up early on time. Again, I do like to wait for a couple other members to come in here, but I got a lot going on today. So man, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the love, man, all the support. But let's get this cracking, man. Let's look into some film. Again, hit the like button as you come in. If you haven't hit the like button yet, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button, man. Go check out all my other videos as well. What's going on, Real? What's going on? But let's get into this breakdown, man. You already know what it is. I'm Zomedia. I'm your host, Prince. Nobody do it like me. They call me the Mr. Needle Mover. Let's get it cracking though, man. Let's get it cracking though, man. Let's look at play number 1, right? This is the first play of the game. This is the first play of the game. Tyler Marshall run this a little more. This is called a staggered action high break, where Kia Nurse is going to come off of a high stagger screen off the high break, shoot. But this play right here shows, like, if I'm Tyler Marsh, me and Vandersloot need to have a conversation. Is you not seeing the play developing, or you just a step behind? See, as a point guard, I tell people this all the time. As a point guard, at some point, the ball moves faster than you. The ball moves faster than your mind starts to think. As a point guard, it's all mental. When you're kind of a shooting guard, a small forward, it's a lot of athleticism and physical traits. But when you're a point guard, man, 80% of the game is mental, dog, because you got to get to certain spots of the court. Your passing has to be on time. You got to be able to read defenses, understand who needs the ball, how to shift defenses. A lot of that kind of goes into it. So being able to read a defense as a point guard is so important to team success. And just looking at the last game against the Liberty, Vandersloot, for all the high IQ things she's done in her career, that game showed me she's a step behind. And we'll look at the first play. And this was actually a successful play that Tyler Marsh can actually run when his players are hitting shots. But at the same time, this play could work and cannot work according to Vandersloot's ability to read the defense, shift it, and kick the ball back quick enough. So let's go ahead and look at this, man. As we look, handoff, kick, Vandersloot drives, kick back. But right here, this ball has to come out of her hand. At this moment, you got to read the defense. As you can see, Camilla is literally right there, ready to set the high elbow screen on Sabrina Ionescu. Kia Nurse is going to come off the high break, shoot wing. And when Kia Nurse is moving, this ball has to actually get there. Good defenses going to fight over their screen. They lucked out with Sabrina being the person getting screened, because if they would have been like Natasha Cloud or probably even Stewie, they would have seen Camilla coming. And throughout this game, Camilla set some horrible to poor threes that she should have got benched for. Camilla is another reason a lot of plays can't develop. Look, I know Camilla's talented. I know she has a high potential to be a great player, but Camilla misses out on a lot of little things. See, people read box scores to y'all. Sometimes it's the little things that decide how well a play works. It's not about what the box score says. Reading, reacting to plays kind of determines the success of an offense. And if your offense starts slow and stagnant to begin a game, it's really hard to get that momentum versus a championship team like the Liberty, right? So somebody like Camilla, she has to get better at those screens off of plays. But when we look at this play, at this moment right here, Vandersloot has to get off the ball. She's drawing the double team. Camilla is setting the elbow screen, the pin down. Like, she has to get off the ball. Kia Nurse is curling top of the break. At this moment, that ball got to come out of her hand, but it doesn't. You see, she waits a little while. You see, if that would have been, this is what I mean about if that would have been a good defender, this play wouldn't have happened because Vandersloot is so slow getting off the ball. So again, it's little nuances. If I'm Tyler Marsh, I'm going to have a conversation with Vandersloot. Hey, we got to release that a little quicker. Or, hey, tell me, hey, if you can't get off the ball that quick on a double stagger, then maybe we need to run some other sets to get you off the ball a little quicker. Find out where you're comfortable on the court at, right? But as a point guard, it's all mental. Like, she has to see that happening. And again, it's a play. This isn't like they're like free balling out there, right? It isn't like there's some read and react going on. This is an actual play. Camilla does a horrible job at setting the pin down screen, and Vandersloot does a horrible job at reading and reacting to the double team. That ball got to come out a little faster. Ball got to come out a little faster. And again, she hits the shot, but more of this movement needs to happen for the Chicago Sky. You see, Chicago Sky's problem is they don't have enough off-ball dribblers to run a lot of and if you hear it a lot, right? We need floor spacing, right? But you have to have dribble drive penetrators for floor spacing to even be effective. Like, do you have dribble drive penetrators for floor spacing to even be effective? If you don't, those plays typically don't work. Like, I know it might sound easy on the surface level of, oh, just get you a lot of shooters, but that's not how offenses actually work. Like, this isn't 2K. Don't let people fool y'all. We need more floor spacing. Sometimes floor spacing is bad. For a team like the Chicago Sky, Tyler Marsh's offense doesn't fit the team he has. He doesn't need more floor spacing. He needs more distractions going on. He needs more backdoor cuts. He needs more pin downs. He don't need more floor spacing. He don't need shooters in the corner. They're not that type of team, because this is why floor spacing won't work with them when you got shooters, because in order to get it to shooters with floor spacing, you need players that teams respect enough to slide over and help on. If you watch this last game, and you probably watched today, Chicago Sky doesn't draw a lot of double teams. You have to be able to draw double teams to be able to utilize floor spacing. If you don't draw double teams, floor spacing literally means nothing, because now defenders are just staying with their man. You have to be able to have players on your team that draw double teams, that draw help side defenders, where you can just drive and kick to shooters and corners. Chicago Sky is utilizing floor spacing the wrong way. You don't have those type of players, Tyler Marsh. You need more combustion. You need more distractions. He needs more antics. He needs double screens. He needs double pin downs. He needs the double horn, like I keep saying that he ran well against Brazil. He needs more of that. He needs more movement. Not a lot of floor. He don't need floor spacing. Stewie gonna draw a double team. Sabrina is gonna draw a double team coming off of that curl on the three, where you could just dump it into Jaquel at the mid-range or kick it back to Jaquel at the three-point line, which we'll show you in a little bit. Chicago don't have those type of players. He think he's on the Aces, where you got Asia Wilson drawing a double team where she can just kick it to Jackie Young. You got Chelsea Gray driving through the lane, drawing a double team where she can kick it to the corner to Kelsey Plum back in the day. You don't have that type of team, Tyler Marsh. You need more confusion. You need more combustion, and you need more antics in your offense. You don't have players that draw double teams. You don't need that. But again, right here, we always talk about, look, one of Angel Reese's biggest problems with her offense is she doesn't utilize the front of the rim, even when defenders give it to her. Her and Camilla both miss layups in this game where they are trying to get an angle towards the side of the rim to utilize the backboard. You have to be able to use every angle of the rim, not just the backboard. Camilla and Angel Reese play off the backboard too much. That's something that Tyler Marsh and Courtney Paris has to fix with their play style. They play off the backboard too much versus using the rim. Right here, Angel Reese. See how Angel Reese is posted though? This is a great seal. You got her on your left side. You see how Stewie, she forced Stewie to the left, her left arm, right? She wants to get to the right side of the rim, right? So now this is a great seal by Angel Reese. Now you have to be able to utilize the rim. You have your great seal. You catch the ball. Look, 1 foot in the paint. That's one thing about Camilla that Tyler Marsh and Courtney Paris needs to fix. When she's posting up, you have to have at least 1 foot. You have to have a expectation with Camilla. If you're posting up, you should be sealing, and at least 1 to 2 feet should be in the paint. If you look at Angel Reese right here, great seal, got her on her weak side. She's directing where she wants Vandersloot to pass the ball to. There's floor spacing going on, right? So now it's up to Angel Reese to be the offensive threat. So if we watch this play, she angles towards utilizing the backboard versus the front of the rim, and that's on her in the offseason to work on. That's on Tyler Marsh to correct during film study. That's on Courtney Paris to work with her on, because she's supposed to be their post-developmental player. So again, they got to be making sure they addresses that. They got to be making sure of that. So she catches it right here. Look, Stewie is giving her the middle of the lane. If you look, that's why I paused it right here before she lays up. She's angling towards the backboard. Great move, but you're angling towards the backboard. Stewie gave you the finger roll. She gave you the up and under little put shot. Like, just float it in, just drop it in the rim. I know Angel Reese isn't the most athletic, like inside the paint, but she's 6'3". Once she raises her arm up, she's not that far from the rim. Once she raises, that's what I need people to realize about, like, anybody 6'2", 6'3". Once you raise your arm up, you're not that far from the rim. So she needs to work on utilizing the entire rim versus utilizing just the backboard. Right here, look, angle, missed the layup, trying to utilize the backboard. Right here, let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this. I'm about to shock y'all with my statement. Camilla Cardoso was one of the biggest problems with the first quarter of this game. And I'm about to show you a few clips to back up my statement. Camilla Cardoso was one of the biggest problems with the first quarter of this game. She's going to have, Tyler Marsh is going to have to figure out how to use her when she's playing against stretch bigs. And I did some research. I looked around the league today. Only 2 teams, bigs, don't shoot threes. Only 2 teams have a big that don't shoot threes, which is probably going to be a problem, because even BG and Breon Jones, they hit the middies. They shoot the threes. When if you just leave them out there, they'll jack them up and they'll actually hit them from time to time. So that's going to be a problem for Camilla, being 6'7". You have to be able, the game is getting faster. Teams are getting more skillful. More front court players are getting more skilled. You can't just run to the paint. On this play, look what Jacquel Jones is. Jacquel Jones is running on alongside the scorer's table, right? Camilla is in front of the play. Jacquel Jones is the trailer. Watch what Camilla does. She doesn't even find Jacquel Jones because Camilla is used to guarding players that run directly to the paint. And again, that's going to be a problem this entire season if her and Tyler Marsh don't figure out how to correct that, make her transition defense a little easier. You can't just run to the paint. You're not in college. You can't, and she did that a lot last year. I just never called it out. She did that a lot last year too. You can't just run to the paint. Camilla's mindset of I'm just going to run to the paint was one of the biggest problems in the first quarter of this game when that game actually got away from them. They were in the game for like the first 3 minutes, but it started getting away from them once Liberty got in transition because Camilla just runs directly to the paint, and now players got to come over and help on her player, and then they leave theirs open, and it's just swing, swing, three, swing, swing, three, swing, swing, three. And it starts with Camilla, and y'all watching the game, and y'all probably saying, why isn't Kia Nurse guarding her player? Why isn't Ariel Atkins on her player? Why isn't Angel Reese on her player? Why isn't Vandersloot on her player? Because there's a help to the help. So if Camilla just runs directly to the paint, I got to go help on the ball. Then the next man recovers to them. Then the next man recovers to them. And now you got an open three, and it looks like it's on another defender. That's why y'all come to me for the film breakdowns. That's why I'm 1 of 1. So watch this. Camilla runs straight to the paint. Look, she runs straight to the paint. And if you was watching this game, you would have thought Kia Nurse gave this 3 up. That's not even Kia Nurse's man. Kia Nurse is supposed to be guarding Stewie. That is Camilla's player, not Kia Nurse's. That's why I said if you were probably watching the game, you probably thought Kia Nurse gave that 3 up. This was on Camilla. Camilla. And look, she's literally guarding nobody. Everybody is guarding somebody. Angel Reese is ahead of Phoebich. Ariel Atkins is on Sabrina. Ariel Atkins has to play Sabrina high because she can shoot the 3. Vandersloot has the corner man, which is Natasha Cloud. Look, Jacquard Jones just shoots because Jacquard Jones was in her shooting motion before she even really caught the ball because she seen Camilla run all the way to the paint. And then even Stewie noticed it. Stewie set a screen on Ariel Atkins in case Ariel Atkins wanted to come over. Stewie was right there to set the screen because they probably watched film like I did and realized in transition, Jacquard Jones, you can get this 3 off because Camilla gonna run to the paint. And I want y'all to understand this is going to be a big problem if they don't address this because there's players who get paid thousands of dollars to break down film for their team that if I could just do this from my couch, they can see this as well. So this might seem minuscule and small, but if teams are looking at Chicago Sky and looking at weaknesses they can exploit, it's Camilla in transition. So Jacquard Jones just gets an easy 3. I mean, and then again, another one. Camilla still isn't, she just wants to protect the rim. In space, she struggles. Last year, she struggled. That's why I say I think y'all overestimate how good of a defender Camilla actually is. She's 6'7", so she creates a lot of girth in the paint. But if you're not attacking the rim, she struggles on the perimeter, and Liberty knew that, and they took advantage of it time and time again in the first quarter. Watch this. Look where she is. She don't even care. Jacquard Jones, that is a practice shot. Like, that is a practice shot. Jacquard Jones is out there floating on the perimeter. Camilla is 2 feet in the paint, while Jacquard Jones is just shooting up practice shots. That is literally a practice shot. When you run with the coach that don't even play and he run at you and you just shooting the ball, that's what that was. It's like when the assistant coach at practice and you getting up shooting drills and they just run at you with their hand up, but they like 3 feet away. She don't even see Camilla. Again, Camilla's 6'7", Jacquard Jones is 6'6". She don't even see Camilla. First of all, Camilla was late on getting there. She was late on reading, reacting to the shot. Like, Liberty took advantage of that the entire game. You got to get better at that. And again, right here, it started kind of late, but right here, Jacquard Jones literally did a stutter step at the 3 and cut back door and beat Camilla to the rim. Ariel Atkins had to come over to help, but it was still no good. Jacquard Jones scores. Again, Jacquard Jones just toyed with Camilla the entire first quarter, and nobody really noticed it. Nobody really noticed what was really going on. Every time they came down court, it was to get Camilla out of position so they could either get to the basket or take advantage of a 3. So but again, that's little nuanced things. Her and Tyler Marsh got to kind of fix that. I mean, it's just letting her know, like, hey, this is how teams are going to target you on defense. Let's figure out ways to get you some weak side help, or figure out ways where you're not the one doing the rim run. You got who's ever the first guard back. They're protecting the paint until the defense sets, and then you kind of recover. Again, right here, this is another thing. If I'm talking, look, Angel Reese has to be better at getting these shots off. Miss or make, you gotta shoot these. Don't worry about percentage. Don't worry about if you're a great outside shooter, nothing like that. You have to create a consistency, and you have to keep the defense guessing. You can't let them know everything you're going to do. You have to keep them guessing. Again, Stewie wants her to take this shot. That's why Stewie didn't really recover like she was supposed to. She wants her to take these shots, right? Because Angel Reese doesn't take a lot of them. You do scouting. You know who shoots where on the court, things like that. Like you really get a whole blueprint of a player. So what happens is, as a fan, right, you just watch the game, and over time you start to see little things. But when you're actually playing, you get a scouting report on every player that you're going to play against. So on a day of walkthrough, right? Even when I was overseas, it was like this. On a day of walkthrough, right? You'll get a whole blueprint of 3 possible players that can guard you, and 2 to 3 players that you'll possibly be guarding throughout the game. And they'll give you like a shot chart of where all the percentages of shots are. They'll give you like the little bulletins: dribble, drive player, catch and shoot player. They'll give you all of that. Where they like to catch the ball at: right wing, left wing, short corner, 2 feet in the paint. Like, you get a whole blueprint. It'll most of the time it'll be the top 3 players that could likely guard you in the game. You'll get their defensive analysis from the scouting coaches and player personnel, and then you'll get 2 to 3, sometimes even 4, depending on how many minutes you play. You'll get 4 breakdown analysis from the scouting and personnel department on the players that you could possibly be guarding you. So that's what a lot of people don't understand. Like, that's why I get so frustrated at players sometimes when they do like crazy stuff, and I'm like, y'all didn't get the scouting report. That's why it'd be very weird sometimes when I like, that lets me know you got the scouting report, you just didn't read it. You got it. They handed it to you in your locker at walk-arounds. It's literally been going on for years. You'll get a scouting report at walk-around for each player before you even go watch film. It's up to you to read it or not. But she has to take this. Stewie is literally 5 feet away from her. Stewie got 2 feet in the paint. Like, you got to take this. She ends up traveling. They called the travel right here, but she actually didn't travel. This was a bad call, even though she got to take this shot. I actually had slowed it down when I was doing like the film study. She actually didn't travel. They called the travel though, but she actually didn't travel. She actually didn't travel, but you got to take that shot though. Right here, again, a high pick and roll. Vandersloot got to chase over because Johannes is the 3-point shooter, right? But E. Will has to do a better job at sliding over to recover, because this is something that the bigs for Chicago got to realize. If you're late, you throw the defensive functions off. You have to slide over. And again, this is something I was talking about with Camilla. Like, you got to be able to slide over. These bigs want to shoot. They want to keep the ball moving. You got to be able to slide over and help when you can. So right here, look, E. Will was so late to slide over. Again, Rachel had to help on Jacquel Jones cutting because E. Will was so late to slide over. But watch what happens. Watch what happens. Now, Rachel out of position because she's waiting on the offense to shift back her way. She gets out of position. Her and E. Will got to talk. Rachel's head was still turned, worried about Jacquel Jones. E. Will has to say, I got man. Rachel needs to recover to the corner. Rachel helps HVL. I don't know why HVL took so long to come over. I don't know what was going on in her head. I don't know what she was doing. Again, still rookie mistakes because she went to help on the dribble drive penetration. But you got E. Will in the paint. Michaela is in good defensive position. So HVL, if I'm Tyler Marsh, HVL, you don't need to help that much. You inch over 1 foot of help and you get back to the shooter because you got the shooter at the top of the key. And if you look at Rachel, Rachel knows that she still sees HVL because Rachel is in help side right now. She still sees HVL overcommitting on the dribble drive where she has to stay in no man's land instead of going back to guard one-on-one on the backside. So HVL overcommitted, which caused Rachel to have to stay top because the shooter, Johannes, is still up top. But again, this is things they can fix in film study. Don't overcommit when your player has a good guarding position. You don't need to overcommit HVL. You just stab, 1 foot stab, so they can see your body. You just 1 foot stab and you recover. You don't overcommit because when you overcommit, the man next to you has to overcommit for your mistake. So you got to clean that up. And look, Rachel wasn't able to recover because look what HVL is. So y'all was probably watching the game and it was like, Rachel, why did you leave your man in the corner? Rachel had to overcommit because HVL overcommitted on Burke, who Michaela was literally in front of. She didn't have to overcommit. And look, if Rachel wouldn't have helped on Johannes, which is HVL's player, Johannes is actually their best three-point shooter outside of Sabrina, who is in the far right corner. Johannes is the second best three-point shooter on the court right now. So Rachel has to help because look what HVL is. HVL is literally 5 feet away from Johannes. If Rachel wouldn't have been there, Johannes would have had the shot. So now you got to hope that HVL recovers to the corner, and she was still a step late on that. HVL, you got to see this happen. Again, rookie mistakes. You get better over time, experience, film study, things like that. HVL, you got to see, oh, Rachel got my man. Let me go sprint. You gotta help sprint. You gotta see that. Head on the swivel, help sprint. Help sprint. But she sprints too late and she jogs there. Like you gotta get there. You gotta get there. Bad position. Now, look, man. I was watching this game. We about to go through some low IQ plays. We're get your notepad ready, man. We're about to go through some low IQ plays, y'all. This is low IQ plays. Their offense is so horrible, but it makes it even worse when your players don't understand fundamental basketball. Chicago Sky has a lot of players on their team that don't understand fundamental basketball. Another thing I noticed watching Tyler Marsh plays, he doesn't run any drop zones. He doesn't run any corner action. He doesn't run a lot of elbow action. It's all low post. If it's not there, you just keep the ball high. Like that's like 1967 basketball. Like I don't understand his offense. Like the ball just stays high. Like I have 9 IQ, a total of 9 low IQ plays I'm about to show. And most of these plays, the ball just sticks high. A lot of shot clock violation. The ball just sticks high. They just pass the ball around the top of the wing. But guess what that tells me? You know what that tells me? At practice, see, I can this is what I know just from watching how they play during the game. At practice, they aren't challenging each other. and Tyler Marsh isn't pushing them to challenge each other. And guess how I know that? Because when the first action isn't there, they don't know what to do. I want y'all to understand this. This is not high school kids. This is professionally paid athletes. When they run a play after the first action, they don't know what to do. That tells me at practice, they're scoring on the first action, and Tyler Marsh isn't making them go through the entire action. At practice, sometimes, even when I play, like let's say we're playing, our bench unit isn't good defenders, right? So we're scoring on the first action every time. Guess what my coach will do? He'll be like, hey, Zoe. He'll call me to the side. He'll be like, hey, I know we're scoring on the first action, but let's get to the third and fourth action so we understand what to do against good defenders. I can tell at practice, Tyler Marsh isn't getting them to the third and fourth action of any play, because after the first action and most of the time the second action, they are literally just out there standing around. You're about to see 9 plays where there's literally no understanding of what to do once the second pass is made. Watch. After the second pass is made, this is on offense. This is astonishing. You got veterans on the court who's played in every type of system, who's been playing their entire lives, and they have low IQs and little understanding of whatever offense he's running. And it starts at practice. Watch this. Look at this. First of all, I need Camilla. First of all, if I'm watching film, I need Camilla to seal. You got to seal. You're walking. Look, this is what I need people to understand. It got 16 seconds left on the clock. Camilla cannot walk into the post up. She has to sprint into the post up and keep one foot in the paint. Go watch Adrian Wilson post up. Watch Jacquard Jones post up. Watch Stewie post up. You got to sprint to the post up. No matter who's guarding you, it got 16 seconds left. You have to sprint to the post up. In case the post up isn't there, we can get into the third and fourth action. You have to do that. You have to sprint to it, Camilla. And I even some of y'all in the chat are like, I don't know who it was. Somebody in the chat earlier said, why talk about posting up when they ain't gonna pass it to Camilla? This is exhibit A of why Camilla doesn't get the post up. You got to sprint into the post up. You can't walk into the post up and expect Michaela, who can't dribble, to just hold the ball until you set up. She's being guarded by Stewie, for Christ's sakes. You want Camilla, who's being guarded. You want Michaela, who's being guarded by Stewie, one of the best defenders in the league, who's taller than Stewie, who's taller than Michaela, who's more athletic than Michaela, and who's a 3-time champion. You want Michaela to hold the ball for 5 more seconds until Camilla walks into the post up. Be real with yourselves, man. Literally, be real with yourselves. Literally, man. Y'all got to stop this. Look, man, be real with yourselves. That is not happening on no basketball court. You're not about to walk into the post up. You got to sprint to the post up. Come on, man. See, Ghost, this is what I'm trying to understand, Ghost. How is this a anti-Cardoso narrative? I've literally showed 7 clips so far, and Cardoso has only been in 4 of them. I've shown 7 clips, and you only comment when I show the ones that include Cardoso. I literally just showed the play before this where Cardoso wasn't even on the court. That's what I be talking about with some of y'all. Y'all minds are so clouded with y'all fanfare. I don't do fanfare. Ghost, you've been around my channel for months. I don't do fanfare. There's literally videos where I've only mentioned Cardoso's name 1 time. Go watch my last breakdown. I literally showed one clip of Cardoso. You watched the one where I showed 3 clips of the 7 with Cardoso in them, and now I don't like Cardoso. You got to stop it, man. Is she on the court or not? I'm trying to find out. I didn't put her on the court. She's literally on the court. Some of y'all be, man, hey, some of y'all are delusional. Some of y'all got too much fanfare going on, and that's why you'll never understand the game, because you're only watching the ball in certain players' hands. You don't see what else is going on around them. I'm literally showing you what's going on around the play. I'm not showing you where the ball is. I'm showing you what's going on around the play. Right now, Camilla is in trajectory of the ball, so that's why I'm mentioning her. Y'all gotta stop this, man. This is wild. Camilla was only mentioned one time in my last 2 videos, and all of a sudden I got an anti-Cardoso narrative. Y'all gotta stop this, man. I literally just got on Angel Reese for not taking a jump shot and not using the front of the rim. Ghost, I didn't hear you say, hey, pay attention in the chat. I didn't hear Ghost say one thing about that. I didn't hear Ghost say one thing about when I said Angel Reese got to take that shot and stop angling for the backboard. I didn't hear Ghost comment one time. Pay attention. But the moment I mentioned Camilla, I don't like Camilla. Come on, man. Y'all got to stop this, man. Y'all got to stop this. Y'all got to stop this. Y'all got to stop this. So either you're illiterate, so I don't even know how to say you're up full soul. Either you're illiterate or you don't understand basketball. Or I'll give you the third option. You've never dribbled a basketball. I literally just finished explaining Michaela can't hold the ball for 6 more seconds for Camilla to walk into a post-up. Camilla has to sprint into the post-up. And don't tell me she can't move fast because she's 6'7". I've literally watched Camilla run the court and beat guards down the court. Stop making excuses for negligence. Stop making excuses for negligence. Y'all are making excuses for negligence. Again, either you never dribbled a basketball before and don't understand how long 5 seconds is to dribble a basketball, or you are illiterate, or you just don't care. Camilla has to sprint into it. Michaela, who can't dribble, is being guarded by Stewie with 16 seconds left. You got to get into the other actions if they're not there. Camilla has to sprint into the post-up. And look at the angle she's taking. Camilla, you should have went the opposite way, not in front of Jaquel. You should have went behind Jaquel Jones in this open space on the baseline. Look at this open space on the baseline. Camilla decided to post up on the help side. You got Stewie who can help. You got a defender at the top of the key who can help. Don't post up on the help side. You post up on the weak side away from the help. That way you got the whole baseline to work with. Nobody is in the sharp corner. Camilla, post up in the sharp corner. Jaquel is literally, look how Jaquel is standing. She's literally giving you the backside. You decide to go to the strong side where Jaquel has help. That's why Camilla couldn't get this ball. Some of y'all are illiterate. I am confused by y'all thinking in analogies. You get mad at me for saying Camilla don't know how to post up at the right possessions. You get mad at me because I said Camilla don't want to run the post up. You get mad at me because I said Camilla can't read the floor on the post up. That's not my fault. That's Tyler Marsh's fault. That's Courtney Paris's fault. That's Camilla's fault. That's whoever trained her in her life fault. That ain't my fault. Y'all gotta stop it, man. Y'all don't want. Sometimes I realize this. Y'all don't want to hear actual basketball talk. That's why a lot of them who actually don't talk basketball got a lot of subscribers. Y'all really don't want to hear basketball talk. Y'all only want to hear basketball talk when it fits y'all narrative, so y'all can go take it to other channels. Y'all don't actually want to hear basketball talk, because guess what comes with basketball talk? Accountability. Guess what comes with basketball talk? Understanding of do's and don'ts. Y'all don't really want to hear basketball talk. Y'all only come to my channel when y'all want to take narratives and great information and bring it to other channels, or content creators copy it. Y'all don't really, a lot of y'all don't actually want to hear basketball talk. Y'all don't. Because if y'all did, nothing I do would offend you if you actually did. But see, the ball was already gone by the time Michaela posted up. That's why I just told Dum she got to sprint into it because Michaela got to get the ball out of her hand. Michaela can't hold the ball for 5 seconds while Camilla just walks there. No, you got to sprint to the post up. Come on, man. Right here, another low IQ play. What is this? Give her the ball. Kia Nurse, you did not have to dribble. Give Rebecca Allen the doggone ball. You didn't have to dribble. HBL just cut through to give Rebecca Allen space to catch and shoot. She got a dribble. Look at this. Just give her the ball. Then next, look right here. I wanted Rebecca Allen to catch and shoot right there. She hands it off to Rebecca Allen. She sprints to the other side. Again, look what Camilla is at. I guess they supposed to just look what Camilla is at. Look what Camilla is at. I guess they were just supposed to give her the ball right here, huh? Look at this, man. How are we supposed to give Camilla the ball? How is we supposed to give Camilla the ball right now? She got backside help and somebody about to front her. And you got Stewie right there. How is we supposed to get Camilla the ball? Y'all want people to just force the ball down low. Y'all be driving me, man. Y'all be really driving me, man. And this is no fault of Camilla's. This is the offensive set. Again, this is no fault of Camilla right here. This is the offensive set. But you have to analyze the game and say, now I understand why she didn't get a lot of paint touches. Some things are not just on Camilla, but that's all y'all hear. This whole possession wasn't on Camilla. Her sprinting to the post up was on Camilla, but this wasn't on Camilla. Yes, she's in the lane. She got 2 feet in the paint. She's 3 feet from the rim, but she got somebody fronting her. She got somebody pushing her away from the rim, and then Stewie is in help side. And then Kia Nurse has 6'6". Look who's guarding look who's guarding Rebecca Allen right now. Because she's actually looking for Camilla, but look who's guarding her. Some of y'all got to use y'all brains. Jaquel Jones is 6'6", and Rebecca Allen isn't known as your best passer. It's levels to it. Yes, Camilla can get the ball right here. Yes, she's 6'7", and she's taller than Sabrina Ionescu and Natasha Cloud, who's guarding her. And Stewie is 2 feet away, even though she's in help side. But look who's guarding Rebecca Allen, who's making the entry pass difficult. Again, the first part of this play was on Camilla not sprinting. So when Camilla didn't sprint, that eliminated that action. Then you went into the second action with Kia Nurse with the handoff. The handoff was late. Now you go into the third action. Was Rebecca Allen shift the defense, get it back into Camilla? The third action isn't there. Now, Rebecca Allen, low IQ self, has to understand. This is what I don't understand. Rebecca Allen sees 2 people guarding Camilla. Rebecca Allen sees 2 people guarding Camilla. You got to shift the defense. You got to shift the defense. Give Kia Nurse the ball right now. Right now. Give her the ball at this very moment. Rebecca Allen, it got 2 people guarding Camilla. That means somebody is literally open. Again, Tyler Marshall's dealing with a lot of low IQ players. Again, it's 28-23. If she makes this pass to Kia Nurse, who's wide open with nobody guarding her right now on the left wing, this could be a 3-point game. Come on, man. But she waits so late to pass it, and then Kia Nurse travels. Low IQ. Here go another low IQ play. Watch this, y'all. Again, I don't know why Vandersloot takes so long to get the ball. Like, you don't have to take that extra dribble. Why does she take so long to get the ball to people? Look at this. Kia Nurse, Camilla is setting the back screen. Kia Nurse literally flares out. The ball is supposed to be there once her back foot lands. The ball is supposed to be there, Vandersloot, once her back foot lands on the flare out. Camilla is setting the back screen. The ball got to be there. Right here, the ball got to get there. Look, see how she got to wait, and now Tasha Cloud recovers. But another low IQ play. Another low IQ play. Look at Rebecca Allen in the corner, and look what Kia Nurse does. Why you got to dribble? Your shot not there. Get to the third action, which I'm guarantee you was Rebecca Allen, because it looked like she's ready to shoot. Again. Remember we just watched the play before this? Where Rebecca Allen didn't get it to Kia Nurse, it was 28-23. Look at the score now. It's 30-23. That means after that blunder, Liberty wins score. You see why I mean every play matters when you're a bad team? Every play matters. This is why. When you make a mistake, good teams score off of that. The last possession, they didn't swing the ball fast enough. It ended up in a bad shot. Liberty went down and scored. Now it's 30-23. Again, another bad mistake, and Liberty about to go score on it. Watch this. Watch this. Get her the ball. You waited, then it gets deflected. See, that's what I be talking about, man. Get her the ball. And look at this, man. Y'all want what is we doing? Why are we making excuses for Chicago Sky Bad's play? Look at this, man. It's right in front of y'all. It's right in front of y'all. Every play matters. It was a 5-point game, and they turned it over twice. Again, this is y'all point guard? Come on, man. This is y'all point guard? Come on, man. Watch this. Another low IQ play. This is another example of Tyler Marsh not getting his team to go through the entire set at practice. You have to go through the entire set at practice. This lets me know they did not go through the entire set at practice. My bad, yo. My bad. My bad, yo. My bad. Forgive me. But this is y'all point guard, man. This is y'all point guard, and we're gonna stick beside her. This is y'all point guard. Another possession where nobody knows what to do. Watch this. Ariel Atkins is in the block right now. Watch how she gets lost. Watch how Ariel Atkins is about to not know what to do on this play. Nobody, even Camilla, is about to look lost. Angel Reese is about to look lost. Nobody knows what to do on this play because, again, Tyler Marsh is not going through the entire sets at practice. I don't know what is going on at practice, but I need some practice footage, man. Can somebody get me some practice footage? I need to see. Can somebody give me some practice footage, man? Because this is, look, man. Watch Ariel Atkins. You see Ariel Atkins? She don't know if she's supposed to set a screen or do what. Camilla is literally setting the screen on nobody. Look at Camilla right now. Camilla is about to set a screen on thin air. Look at this. Y'all thought I was playing? Look at this. What am I doing with this? Look at this. Look at this. Man, it's a clown show, man. Chicago Sky not serious, man. Let's watch this in full totality, man. Chicago Sky not serious, man. Chicago Sky is not serious, man. They not serious, man. Look at this, man. Camilla is lost. Camilla don't know what to do. This is funny, man. Look at this, man. Look at this. Man, they not serious, man. Again, another low IQ play. Watch this. Another one. Look at this. First of all, why the ball always got to go back to the top of the key? I don't understand for the life of me why the ball always got to go back to the top of the key. I'm confused. I don't know who idea this was. Like Tyler Marsh literally runs no low action. He runs no corner action. He runs no handoffs. Why does the ball always got to go? And Phoebus does something smart. Look, this is how I tell y'all, teams watch film. They watch where the ball is always at on the court. When you're playing against a team, you get with the scouting personnel and you watch film on where the ball is always at on the court. That's how you know where the defense should be at. So you set your defense up to where the ball is normally going to be on the court. You adjust, the coach goes in and they adjust their defense to where the ball is normally on the court for the team. For some reason, the ball is always at the top of the key for the Chicago Sky, more than any other team. They don't run no low block action. They don't run no corner action, no handoffs, no back doors, no pin downs, no curls. They don't even utilize the elbow. I don't know what offense they're running, but they only use the top of the key. And it's very, very weird. I don't understand that. And look, Phoebus does a great job. Phoebus understands Chicago Sky just keep the ball at the top of the key. Phoebus literally leaves her defender to go steal the ball. Phoebus literally leaves. Phoebus not even worried about what Vandersloot is doing over there. Phoebus literally, look at this. Phoebus literally just leaves her defender to go steal the ball. Come on, man. Again, another low IQ play. The ball always sticks to the top of the key. Watch this ball never leave the top of the key, y'all. Pay attention. This ball never leaves the top of the key. Watch this. Watch this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, man. Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this, man. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Back to the top of the key. Stolen. Yo, we cannot make this up, y'all. We cannot make this up. The ball never left the top of the key. I don't know what offense this dude is running, but it's not even an offense. They just pass the ball around the wing, dog. Dog.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, know I gave you everything I had.
Shout out Real for the $4.99 super chat. Why you said that girl is setting the screen to no one? Because all game long, they just set screens to nobody. The Chicago Sky literally doesn't set screens on people. The whole team, not just Camilla. Chicago Sky literally don't set screens at all. This is blasphemy, man. Tyler Marsh should be. I need to get this film to the owner. What's his name? Fox, whatever his last name is. I don't even want to get this film to Jeff P. I need to get this film to the owner. Can somebody get this breakdown to the owner if you out there, if you watch this later on? Somebody out there in the Chicago Sky brass, get this film study to the owner. Don't give it to Jeff P. Don't put it in his hands because he's going to throw it in the trash can. Because he getting fired off of this film. What is this? We got to watch this again, man. That was funny, dog. That was like a blooper reel. That was a blooper reel. Dog, that was a blooper reel, man. That was literally a blooper reel. Literally a blooper reel. What is that? What offense is that? Look at this, man. Look at this in this. Let's look at this as a totality. Let's look at this in its totality, man. Look at this. Dribble, pass. Another person, pass. Another person, pass. And Rachel shoots up a brick. And Michaela, instead of dribbling it back out, she passes it back to the top of the wing. Again. Jeff P, come on now. Look at this. The shot put Look at that. Let's go back and watch that again for those who missed it. Let's go back and watch that again, man. Let's go back and watch that again, man. Look at this. Look at this. Come on, man. That's your point. That's your point guard? Come on, man. And look, Camilla was actually open on the give and go. Vandersloot just had to take another dribble. I don't even know where she was going. I tried to turn the film when I was watching it. I tried to turn my head. I don't even know. Let me freeze it. I want to freeze it when she like on the angle. I don't even know where she's going. Because she's going. I don't even know where she's going. Look where she's going. I don't even know. Look, where are you even going? She's going to the sideline. Man, get out the game, man. Get out the game, man. That's your point guard? Come on, man. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all ain't going nowhere, man. That's your point. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Again, Vandersloot missed the layup. Low IQ players. Angel Reese gets the offensive rebound. So stop saying Angel Reese just gets her own misses. I put this in here for 3 reasons. Angel Reese gets Vandersloot's offensive rebound. Angel Reese does not go back up with it. She kicks the ball out. So all of you out there who's glazing for clicks and likes, Angel Reese does not rebound all her own misses. That was Vandersloot's miss, and Angel Reese is not selfish. She is not ball hogging. She literally kicked the ball out. And then some of y'all out here, I ain't even gonna mention y'all names. Some of y'all are females. People were sending me clips. Y'all was lying to y'all audience. And this is how I know some audience is illiterate. Y'all literally believe what she was saying. That Angel Reese possession where she got the offensive rebound 3 times, that was 3 minutes into the game. That was in the first quarter. She went on her video lying, saying Angel Reese was having a bad shooting night, so she didn't want to pass it out. She was trying to score, ball hogging. She got to kick the ball out. You lied 4 times in 1 sentence. First of all, that was in the first quarter, and that was her second shot. So you lied there, and then you lied again when you said she didn't kick the ball out. After her 3rd time getting the offensive rebound, she kicked it out to Kia Nurse, who missed a wide open 3. So you lied there as well. Y'all be lying, man. Y'all gotta stop it, man.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, I gave you everything I had.
Shout out to Miss Goody Two Shoes for the $4.99 super chat. One of my members. Shout out to Miss Goody Two Shoes. Guess who looks the best in this system offensively? It's Rachel. She is the Sky's leading scorer as of now. Correct. Shout out to ST13, another loyal member. ST, your shirt should be getting to you next week. It probably got slowed down because of Memorial Day, but your shirt should be getting to you. Make sure you send me a picture when you get it, man, because I think you're the first one to ever get a purple writing one. Shout out to you for the $9.99 super chat. I heard D Wade is coming to the practices and watching games. I can't believe he is not calling the majority owner and saying Jeff P. and Tyler Morris needs to be fired right now. Me too. Maybe they got a grander plan, man. Maybe they got a grander plan. But yeah, I ain't even gonna call out they platforms, but just know it's 2 women out here that got large platforms that be lying. One of them thinks she for the other side with them. I don't know who braided her hair. She must have went to one of the hair salons that don't got no melanated people in it. And then the other one, she sound like she can't even talk right. Lying on videos. Y'all lying. Y'all are black women, and y'all out here trying to bash Angel Reese for likes and clicks. Y'all need to, that is bad. I just want y'all to understand how bad of a look that is. Y'all are melanated people, and I hold accountability. I do in my film study. If Angel Reese does something bad, I call it out, but I don't do it for likes and clicks, and I don't lie about it to make my likes and clicks in my videos that more appeasing to other people. I don't need to lie about what happened in the game so I can make other people feel good. No, I break down film, show you the footage. I don't go off the rails. I don't overdo it. I call it out. Now move on to the next video. Both of y'all made videos literally lying. Literally lying. Literally. Come on, man. We got to be better, man. But watch this. Another low IQ play. Another low IQ play. Another low IQ play. Watch this. Again, let's replay for all the people that be lying out there that Angel Reese multiple time rebound happened on their side of the goal. First of all, it was on their side of the goal. You start the game next to your bench offensively. That play happened offensively on their side of the goal. That was in the first quarter at the 7-minute mark. That was 3 minutes into the game. You lied there. Then you lied and say she just kept putting it back up until it got blocked. No, she didn't. Jacqua blocked her shot twice, and then she kicked it out to Kia Nurse for an open three that Kia Nurse bricked. This play right here, again, Angel Reese does not just catch her own rebounds. Vandersloot missed the shot. Angel Reese got the offensive rebound. It was not Angel Reese. It was Vandersloot that missed the shot. Angel Reese got the offensive rebound. The putback wasn't there. She kicked it out to Kia Nurse. And watch what the hell Kia Nurse does. Watch what the hell Kia Nurse does. Low IQ players, man. Look at this. Who you think you is? I want y'all to know when she shot that shot, it had 14 seconds left on the shot clock. I just want y'all to know when she shot that shot, it had 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Who Kia Nurse thinks she is? Man, we got to stop this, man. Let's be real with ourselves, man. Let's be real with ourselves, man. Let's be real with ourselves, man. Another low IQ play. Again, Kia Nurse, low IQ. Great. See, what Ghost said? Is Ghost still in the chat? Look, I'm about to praise Camilla, Ghost. Watch this, Ghost. When somebody does something good, I actually give them a compliment. Camilla literally was trying to make a backdoor pass, and Kia Nurse decided, I'm going to bring my man to the ball. Look at this. Look at this, man. Look at this. Kia Nurse, nobody's in the paint. You have the back door. Sabrina is guarding you high. Look what Sabrina is. She's not facing up. She's guarding you high for the three. Why not just jab step towards Camilla and go back door? Look what Camilla's thinking, what she thinks she's about to do. Again, low IQ players. They're just stealing money. Chicago Sky, y'all have players on y'all team who are just stealing money. Look at this. And then puts her hands up. Like, go save the ball. What you put your hands up for? Like somebody else touched it. Dog, this is getting on my nerves, man. I'm glad this film almost over. Again, I don't know who told Michaela she was a good basketball player. Again, I don't know who told Michaela she was a good basketball player where she could just get the rebound and go coast to coast. Watch this blunder. Hey, this whole film breakdown was a comedy show. I literally took out 7 clips that could have made this breakdown worse. So I want y'all to know when y'all watch this on playback, anybody who not watching it live right now, I literally took out, I think, 7 or 8 clips that could have made this breakdown a lot more worse. First of all, Michaela, stop the ball. Look, stop it right here. You should have stopped the ball right here. Stop the ball. Come on, man. Look at this. Look at this. What we doing? Again, man. This is, again, Camilla gonna get exploited the entire season if Tyler Marsh and Camilla doesn't figure out how she can guard the perimeter. This is not Camilla bashing. I'm just calling out the obvious. Not Camilla bashing. Just calling out the obvious. Look at Jacqua Jones. Camilla, who are you guarding? Kia Nurse is already guarding Stewie. Who are you guarding? Camilla just wants to sit in the paint, and y'all don't want me to say nothing about it. Camilla just wants to sit in the paint while people shoot on the perimeter, and y'all don't want me to say nothing about it. Y'all want me to be soft on Camilla because she's quiet Y'all want me to be soft on Camilla because she's quiet? What? Because she played at South Carolina with Dawn Staley? Y'all don't want me to call out her obviouses? I'm confused at some of y'all. Y'all don't want me to talk about Camilla bad parts about her game because she went to South Carolina and she won a championship? Angel Reese won a championship. Camilla ain't the only person that won a championship in college. Stewie won championships. Agent won a championship. Aaliyah Boston won a championship. Camilla is not the only person who won a championship in college. I'm sorry to those out there who don't realize that. Camilla is y'all. Some of y'all act like Camilla is the only person that's absolved from any responsibilities that she commits. We only supposed to talk about her highlights because she's 6'7" and got potential. We gotta stop this, man. We gotta stop this, man. Because this is what I don't like about some of y'all. And let me get back on. I'm gonna put myself back on the screen right quick because I want y'all to see my face. This is what I don't like about some of y'all. Azura Stevens was a dog in college. I might even go to say Azura Stevens had better numbers in college than Camilla Cardoso. See, y'all, a lot of y'all don't got revisionist history. In college, Azura Stevens was a better accolade player than Camilla Cardoso. But yet, during Unrivaled, a lot of y'all who want to cape for Camilla Cardoso when she do bad things and act like it's everybody else's fault instead of hers, when I'm just calling out the obvious, I don't make hate bashing videos about Camilla. I don't do drops about Camilla. I don't make posts about Camilla. I only talk about Camilla when I do post-game breakdowns. I don't even talk about Camilla when I'm doing my actual basketball stuff. I only mention Camilla's name when I do post-game breakdowns. And some of y'all get so emotional, y'all contradict your own selves. That's how emotional y'all get. I'll say it again for the people in the back. Azura Stevens was a dog in college too, and I watched y'all countless times in Unrivaled dog her. She won championships in college. She got accolades in college. And I watched y'all time after time dog Azura Stevens because she wasn't getting it done in Unrivaled. And they was giving her minutes over Angel Reese. But the moment I mentioned Camilla, y'all won't bring up her potential and how good she was in college. Man, y'all got to stop it, man. Get out of here with that. That's why I can't talk to some of y'all, man. That's why I can't talk to some of y'all, man. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. I can't talk to some of y'all, man. Get out of here, man. And then somebody in the chat literally just told me, I'm sorry I'm saying her name wrong. Azure Stevens wasn't good in college. Somebody in my chat, this is the information. I want y'all to understand while y'all watching this video. This is the information people are feeding y'all in the YouTube circuits. Somebody in the chat just said Azure Stevens. I'm sorry I keep messing her name up. I'm from the South. I'm from Louisiana. We say everything wrong. Azure Stevens was not good in college. This is what people in YouTube is feeding y'all. Let's get back to this, man. Because y'all just making me mad. Let's get back to this, man. Another low IQ play by Camilla. They got to fix this. Teams going to take advantage of this. I don't even... Look how open Jacquel Jones is. And look what Camilla at. Look what Jacquel Jones is about to shoot the ball. And look what Camilla is at. On every set, she just runs to the paint. You can't do that against players who are going to shoot. Again, I'm showing this because remember, we played the Sparks today, and guess who they big is? Now don't come back, because see, a lot of y'all be capping. Don't come back and apologize to me during the post game. Don't come back and apologize to me during the post game. I'm telling you, y'all be capping. Y'all always want to fight me when I'm doing breakdowns, and then you come back and apologize. I don't need you to apologize. Just be a man of your word or a woman of your word and stand on it. Look at this, man. Look how open this is, man. Who we guarding? This possession right here, I'm about to tell y'all something. This possession right here lets you know when a point guard just don't have it anymore. Because when you're watching a game, you think point guards are graded about the simple passes they make. We're not. Point guards are not graded by the simple passes they make. Point guards are graded by the passes you don't see coming. It's just like quarterbacks. Quarterbacks don't make the Pro Bowl off of the simple dunk down passes, off the screen passes. No, they make the Pro Bowl. They become Hall of Famers off the passes you don't see coming. Vandersloot can't make the passes you don't see coming anymore. The game is passed her by. I watched it time and time again in this game. She didn't make the pass that needed to be made, and I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to show y'all. Because then y'all gonna say I'm capping. I wanted to show y'all this is a pass that determines how great a point guard is. Watch this. When you overthrow passes like this and can't read the floor, that lets you know the game has passed you by. Watch this. Watch this. Look at that. Angel Reese was open on the cut. Angel Reese was open on the cut. We'll run it back again. We'll run it back again. Watch this. Watch this. Angel Reese is open on the cut. Look at Angel Reese right here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Y'all, look at this. Come on, man. We got to stop this, man. We got to stop this, man. Again, another pass. The game has passed her by. This is another pass that most point guards who are still in their prime make. Watch this. Watch this. Overhead. Look at this. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. But again, the game about to kick off in like 30 minutes, man. Appreciate y'all for coming. I got to go out to an event today. I'll be doing my post game live from my phone. It'll just be a vertical live. It won't be I won't be doing it in my StreamYard. It'll be a vertical live. I will be going live after the game, but it'll be on my vertical live instead of in my StreamYard. But I will be going live after the game. Make sure y'all pull up, man. Again, I'm one of them ones for a reason. They call me the needle mover for a reason, man. They call me the needle mover for a reason. Again, if you're not following any of my social medias, make sure you go follow all my social medias. They call me the Clarky Cooker on X, man. Make sure you follow me on X. Again, I will be going live vertically on my phone after the game, so make sure you pull up to iamzomedia. After the game, we're going to have a lot to talk about, y'all. Shout out to ST13 for the $4.99 super chat. Was it just me, or was Sloop more interested in getting her own shots than playing point guard? She was. She was. Yes, I will be going live on YouTube. You know how I be doing my like midday pull-ups when it's like just the vertical screen? I will be going live, so it'll be on the vertical screen instead of having like this setup. It'll just be on my vertical screen, but I will be going live for post game. You just won't get a notification, so you'll have to get once I go live, you'll get the notification. Again, appreciate all of y'all. Y'all be cool. I'll see y'all in the next one.
iamzomedia, where the passion collide. Spotlight the hustle, bring the grind worldwide. From interviews to moves, the game's in my scope. Showcasing the greatness, inspiring hope. She cross up defender, step back, that's clean. Highlight moments, blowing up the whole scene. From buzzer beaters, the teamwork extreme. The beauty of the game, living out the dream. I break it all down, every pick, every roll. From the layups to the swishes, every hoop, every goal. Got the mic in my hand, got the stats in my soul. Women's basketball shining, that's the ultimate role. From legends of the past.